order the regular scheduled General Government and Public Safety Committee meeting. Attendance is the same and has been taken. So we'll move on to comments from citizens. Seeing none, we will move on. Brings us to our fire department. What do you got for us this evening?
I will say we did Halloween at the same time that the business did, and that's probably the most candy we've ever given. We about give it all away, so it was a good deal. I think we did about 400 bags. 400 little kids come up. I was on the phone today. It's not the newest, but the new little mini pumper we use, we're still working on trying to get it. It didn't pass pump test, remember? I don't know if you remember, I told you it didn't pass pump test. But they're having issues at Banner Fire. They don't have, they're saying, well, a lot of people don't have help or nothing like that, so he's trying to get us booked in there. It's still running, they're just little bitty things to make it work here and there, make it work. Our SCBA's. I talked to the guy today, and I think he's gonna make it Tuesday. He's had COVID, and turned into pneumonia, and so he's thinking next Tuesday night, he's gonna bring them, and he's gonna buy us pizzas, he said, for being patient, so. We're gonna have SCBA's and pizza. It sounds like me next Tuesday night, so. Other than that, I mean, we're working on trucks here and there, you know, trying to keep them. Donnie's working on one now where the door won't shut, so. Things like that, just part of the course.
It'll be nice when we get all that equipment in place.
Yeah, it's been a long time, I think.
Any questions for the fire department? Okay, we'll move to the police department.
Everything's going pretty good on our end. I mean, we're starting to smooth back out and you guys are happy. Just a few maintenance things on vehicles is the most recent thing that we've had to spend money on, really. Hopefully get some more officers here pretty soon. I'm gonna try to schedule some interviews next week. Call rates about normal. We're able to, Boone County's still helping out, so we're able to respond to all our calls with good response times, and people are happy. Haven't really got any complaints or nothing like that, so. It's kind of started to smooth out.
That's good news.
Yeah. Refreshing to hear.
That keeps the news away.
Yeah.
I've been ready for it.
Anything for emergency management or protective inspection?
No, I was pleased with how well we were kept in the loop during the storms by our emergency management director. He was in constant contact, let us know whenever there were going to be those calls and things like that. Denny was on one of the calls that I was on, so just really appreciated that partnership.
Good.
I do appreciate that email though that you sent.
Yeah.
No problem.
Where are we at with the church?
I don't know. It kind of got stalled for a little bit. I was waiting on, and I think I'm still waiting on Boone Central Title to let me know what they needed, because what they said that they needed was not what, there was some form that they were saying that we needed from the state of Missouri and all that kind of stuff. They were saying, no, that's not the case. So, because I think, and they want to sell it, and that's all we need to do, so I'll just put it on my radar.
Because I don't think it's gonna handle the snow like the Narragansett building did.
No, it keeps getting
Yeah.
lower every day.
I was a little nervous during the windstorm.
Well, I was saying, somebody had a machine pretty close by there and didn't take a swat at it.
That would have been the perfect opportunity.
I could have done it, but I don't think the city would have liked that bill.
No, that's on your own time, isn't it?
No.
Moving on, economic development, doesn't look like the packet's in here for the chamber.
No.
Park board, agenda and minutes are in here. Looks like the same from the library board. And then we've got Avenue of the Flags. Looks like there was a meeting.
They're waiting on some quotes, 'cause so she's, Phyllis said that the, agendas in here looks identical, and they pretty much are, because they were waiting on some more, prices on the bids for a building. They're looking at potentially putting in a building specifically for the Avenue of Flags, right beside the park building. It used to be the old fire station, right there across from the cemetery. That way that all of the flags would be there, and, they can just work on them as needed. 'Cause they've almost outgrown our makeshift room over here now, so.
Oh, that'd
I
be
think
good.
they're putting them up tomorrow, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So nothing from the tree board. Don't see
Financials
the
are.
balance sheet, any of the financial statements.
Not in there.
Mhm.
No, we'll
The
have this one next meeting.
proposed changes, so 13 is the next item in here.
Okay, so this is just, to bring our per diem rates up to, actually what the state of Missouri, or it's not the state of Missouri, but rates that are more comparable to what is going on in Missouri. Ours are pretty low. I mean, I don't know how many
Yeah.
people have tried to go get breakfast for $10 at a restaurant, but you're not gonna get much of anything, or lunch for $10.50, so.
Now,
We just have really low per diem rates, so,
do we even have to break it down for?
it actually says that we have it broken down, but, so if it's per day, but you can use it as a lump sum. And we've never done that before, but,
Even staying at some hotels, $13 for breakfast is tight. I haven't traveled in about 2 years because of COVID and all that stuff, but last time I traveled, I think breakfast and coffee was more than $15 with the hotel we were at.
so we could probably strike all of that and just put a per diem amount. If that's,
Per day instead
like,
of.
yeah, per meal instead of per meal.
Yeah, I mean, if they wanna have a big fancy breakfast, that's a light lunch. Let them have divide it how they want instead of.
That's fine with me.
I agree.
Okay, so I can change that. Are you all okay with presenting this next, meeting for passage? I'll change that. Okay.
And, I mean, our rate's gonna go up here soon. Would it make sense for us to bump it a little more than the 54?
You could,
I mean, an even 60 might be an easy way just to go. And, well, that's my thought. If we were to change it now, come next April, we're gonna change it again to be at the minimum standards or whatever it is. I mean, we're not talking a lot of money. People don't travel that much.
No, they don't.
I would rather people not be worried about it, getting $2 over
okay.
my per diem. I mean, that's my thoughts at least.
Sounds good.
That works for me. I also looked at mileage, but we're right at the same as what the state of Missouri pays for mileage. We're actually a penny more, so I didn't think that we would want to change that right now.
Okay, so that brings us to number 14. You volunteers to read us into closed session?
I move that we go into closed session. During the meeting, the Board of Aldermen may elect to go into closed session and hold a closed vote, and the purpose of such closed session and closed vote shall be, 1, as provided for under section 610.021, revision 1 of the revised statutes of Missouri for legal actions, causes of action or litigation involving a public governmental body, in any confidential or privileged communications between a public governmental body or its representatives and its attorneys. Number 2, as provided for under section 610.021, revision 3 of the revised statutes of Missouri for hiring, firing, disciplining, or promoting of particular employees by a public governmental body.
Got a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alderman Motley?
Yes.
Alderman Hudson?
Yes.
Alderman Stevens?
Yes.
Alderman Rogers?
4.
Alderman Magley?
Yeah.
Motion carries.
Alright, you all are free to go if you want, and if they leave, then we'll just stay here.
Yeah, and turn the camera off.
Hey, that, we're staying.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just gonna do.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're gonna
You're just gonna stay here?
Yeah.